Here we are, dude. Should I ask? Oh, now I can. But I don't know if it's the Twitch or the YouTube. Oh, now we can hear this. Okay, check Facebook, bro. No, I mean, are we broadcasting on Facebook? So we're using Restream to multi-stream, right? Dude, I think we can stream on Facebook. I don't see if the videos keep playing, man. The videos keep playing. I don't see if I'm glitching out. I don't know. Maybe I'm very ugly and absolutely ugly. All right, I'm gonna hide. Oh, I can see you now. That's fine, dude. Of course we are, dude. Can you screen share? Yeah. Okay, buddy. Can I uh dude, go to your Discord. I'm gonna text something, okay? Okay. Should I do that? Okay, wait, let me write first. Looks offline somehow. No, I didn't. Where on our oh my god, I wonder who it is. Uh is the chat on? Chat box on YouTube. If anyone's watching, can you actually one watching is probably me. One person. I don't think anyone else is watching actually. Have you tried updating the Wacom drive? I mean, it's cliche, but I think, dude, I don't think you have to record on OBS. I think YouTube is already recording, if anything. Damn. Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of memory. Are you drawing something? Okay, 15-second delay is not that bad. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I want to have a freaking rainbow afro. Dude, is this like a drunk ordering? Is it like a drunk ordering from Amazon? Should I wear like those Adidas shirts, like with the black? No, wait, with those gray but with black shoulder stripes, and then put on those really big those insect eye glasses. You know what I'm talking about, right? Oh my lord. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have it on Amazon French. Eh? Wait. Yeah, there are some good ones, definitely. How about a rainbow? Did you really actually buy an afro? Driver. Actually, you are streaming quite nice. Let me check the Twitch and the other ones. We're good. You're making a lot of faces. Or was it the old one? There's definitely a delay. But then here's a question. Why are you mirrored? Why are you mirrored in Twitch? Twitch and Hangout screen is definitely mirrored. It's odd. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. So, the question is, if we're gonna broadcast on Facebook, do we have to open a page? We can do it now, dude. We can just do it as we speak. Well, you're the big admin, so I guess I'll watch you do it. And you can set me up as admin again, I think. So my voice tone is fine. I don't sound like ow, what's that? Did you hit your microphone? That sounded so weird. Don't do that. Things go bump in the night. Okay. Do you just wanna drop it on the Discord like, hey? No. Okay. No, that'll be, but then we have to open a new channel again because now everybody can access it. Just tell them we're testing. That's what we're gonna do, right? Ouch. Don't hit the mic, please. Don't hit the mic. There's this weird doom. All right, let me share my screen, dude. Please, everyone, I'm just a humble artist. I don't have any creepy motivations, or if you see a okay, am I sharing my? Yeah, I am sharing. So how's the delay? Is it good? Just call Travis, dude. Oh, damn it. Dude, Sola's back. You want to ask her? Yeah, sure, why not? She said okay. Okay, ask him then. Oh, crap. No. How am I? Dude, I thought I was sharing my Hangouts. Am I not sharing my Hangouts? Okay, how about now? What? Okay, okay. Good man. Dude, I think it's always safe to have a Twitch or YouTube channel live on the side because we might just focus on Hangouts and don't know which screen is streaming. Dude, I'm gonna draw some Sonic. Exactly. Do I know Adrian? No. It's first time, right? Hmm. Cool. Do you like my Sonic, dude? It's terrible.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Adrian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Great. Just give me a second.
Hey, buddy. Ursula says she can hear me, but she can't hear you. No, she can only hear me speaking.
Add new source.
And your mic. Oh my
Yeti.
God.
Done.
Right,
Boom.
So I'm sharing my screen right now.
That should work. I'm probably pretty loud. Okay. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we can see your screen.
You're almost clipping.
Yeah? It like really loud,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, I mean, you can notice like the distortion at the end. Like if you're too close to the microphone.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm still getting this
You have
all.
you have a Yeti, right?
Yes.
Those are pretty good.
There. How's that?
It has to be something about the I don't know, settings or something. Are you using what are you using right now?
What do you mean?
OBS?
Yeah, I'm using Streamlabs OBS.
Okay.
I have 3 monitors right now. One is my Cintiq. It has Photoshop. One is full screen on Hangouts, and one has OBS, which is recording my full screen Hangouts monitor.
Oh, awesome.
So
Well,
it's
you
kind
know,
of
I've been
ragtag.
yeah, I've been testing like some options for audio on OBS. I don't have the Streamlabs though. I just use like the regular OBS. But there is something called filters for your audio, and I've been trying something called compressor.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just no expert on audio. It's just that it's something I came up with,
Yeah.
and this compressor is pretty cool. It's you don't have to download anything. I mean, it's just built in.
Mhm.
And what you can do with that is to limit your the clip. You can prevent this from happening. Like the clipping thing. It's something that many streamers should do, like especially when they start screaming on video games and stuff.
Okay.
Because it turns out really loud. Don't get me wrong, though; it's not bad. I mean, it's not something extreme right here.
Yeah, I turned my audio down, my audio input capture down in Discord. See, you can hear it going down right now. Then you can hear it coming up. So I'm making sure it doesn't get into like the red area at all.
Awesome.
So I guess that's a temporary fix, but we just want something that we can go live with, because Bjorn and I are both full time, are both working full time. Like I'm working full time. I'm taking a class at Brainstorm, and I do mentorships 1-on-1. And in addition,
you
to
guys
that,
are
we're
busy.
starting this channel. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out exactly how to make this channel something that can be the biggest benefit to the community and provide the most content without wasting time at things like animated introductions and all that stuff, which I don't think is necessarily a waste of time, but we don't have the time to do that. Like if I could spend an hour doing a critique, I would rather do that than spend an hour doing an animated intro for a video.
Of course, bro. And if you need like those kind of fancy intros and stuff like that, I guess that can come later.
Yeah, we can outsource those too and all that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, look at everything you've built so far. Like you have this super awesome Discord kind of thing.
We're up to almost 100 group members in the Facebook group now. We're at like 95 or something.
Oh my god,
it's crazy, dude.
It's been growing like crazy.
In the first week, man, it's so unbelievable.
We haven't even gone live yet. This is our first live.
Oh man, I'm so much looking forward to it.
I got 17 artists. I've been doing a bunch of contacting of artists. 17 different artists. We got artists. We even have a couple of the artists that had joined them on the Level Up channel, because I actually work with some of them and they agreed to come on.
So awesome.
We got 3D concept artists who've worked at Treyarch. We've got a guy who is on the Overwatch team at Blizzard. We got a guy a concept artist. We got just lots of amazing artists.
Yeah, this sounds huge, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I'm sure you have a lot of connections with artists too, like.
Yeah, I do have, but you see, it's more like those guys I have on my Facebook, and that's it. It's like I never talk to them because they're busy people and stuff like. And then you see them at events and those kind of fairs, and it's so cool to be there with them because it's not like I portray them. I usually see them like gods and stuff like that, like they are unreachable.
Yeah,
and then they show up like with this. Just normal behavior like anyone else, like, yeah, dude, just hit me up, ask me whatever doubts you might have, and it's so cool to have them. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know how I ended up here. Why did I pull this up? Oh yeah, because you asked me if I have connections and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess so, but of course not at your level. And that's why we are all, I guess, looking forward to you guys bringing these amazing artists to the stream and stuff like that. So you planning to make like a weekly?
Yeah, every Sunday we want to go live.
Maybe like 2 hours.
Yeah, 1.5 to 2 hours.
1 to 2 hours.
I'm sure every once in a while we'll go over. But an idea that we came up with yesterday, actually I love the idea. We could do like monthly challenges, and then we
I just saw that
professional artists on to critique the final result. So it would actually, because people would be like, wow, if I do this challenge, I'll actually get like a professional critique by people who are working in the industry. So it would motivate them, rather than just being like, oh, you won the competition, you got second place, third place. It's like, we can do that, but also we can be like, so I want to work for Magic the Gathering. Let's have a Magic the Gathering artist on to critique your illustration that you spent a month on. That would be,
of course, that's extra
invaluable
motivation. Like having the review from people that work at the place you might probably want to work someday, that's extra motivation, I guess.
Absolutely.
And it's a life. I was going to say life-changing opportunity, but
Yeah.
it's a very special one, I guess. So, 100% agree. Yep.
Yeah, I guess I can turn my camera on to test that out. There we go. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Let me know, guys, if I can help. I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm sharing my screen right now, right?
Yeah. Do you have a
Is my audio
setup? Don't you? Your audio is fantastic, dude. Yeah, I knew you had a YouTube channel
Thank you.
with some pretty sweet setup, so I figured it was safe to invite you on.
YouTube chat.
Yeah, she says it sounds perfect. Buren says something in another language, I think.
No. She says, Colton's mic is way too low. I can hear Adrian Buren well.
She says it's good now, though. It sounds perf.
Okay, then.
Wait, here, you can hear this fine, right? It's good?
We are over.
Conway says all good to me on Twitch.
All right, then.
Great. Awesome. Hey, Justin, do you wanna hop on? We could try it with 4 people.
Yeah, dude.
I can send you the link on Discord to the Hangouts. Just want to know what will be on the finals. We can do that. Okay, I'll send you the link on Discord in PM. Make sure it's not on your screen when you start screen sharing, because we want to, keep the link a secret so people don't just randomly join in the video. I'll go copy that link for you. Where is he? There he is. All right. Link is sent out. Justin should be in here in a little bit. Do you have a webcam
Adrian?
and everything, Adrian?
Yep, I do.
Hit that on. Let's see it.
All right, here we go. Stop screen share. And you
Awesome.
should be able to see me now. Okay, perfect.
Great. Nice setup, dude. Like,
all right.
your mic sounds
Thanks.
amazing.
Thank you. It's not an expensive one though. It's way cheaper than yours actually.
Really? What mic is that?
It's wait, it doesn't have any labels, but it was Auna, like AUNA.
Okay.
Mic. I think it's German.
Okay.
I don't know. I just saw it like on Amazon. I'm like, I'm buying this one to start with, and I kept it.
Look who's here. Oh, you're muted, Justin.
Oh my God, Justin!
No, Justin, you're muted.
He's
I can't
muted.
hear you, dude.
Oh no! All right, I'm good now.
Okay, there you are.
There you go.
Awesome.
I was trying to figure that
Awesome.
out.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
You're-
can
so
you
you're gonna be
screen
one of our
share?
guests.
Can you? Hey, guys, how about we all screen share? Let's all 4 screen share, and then, if the bandwidth can handle it, just tuck.
All right.
Okay, he might
Can
do
you
it.
try that?
You're not working on client work, are you? You're working just on.
I am.
Okay, he is. He can't screen share.
Oh,
I mean, I can turn it off.
No, I think everything's gonna be good, dude. This is perfect. And unless my computer crashes, because I'm the one streaming this, then yeah.
dude, you could just
Awesome.
turn off anything that's extra on your computer to just leave it with Photoshop and Chrome
Yeah.
and OBS and what's the other one? Streamlab, I think.
Yeah. Well,
something.
it's holding up pretty well.
Yeah, it is.
Streamlabs OBS really doesn't use a lot of CPU.
Do you want to stress test? Do you want to? Everybody can share a screen now. And
It's not gonna bog it down for me. Like, it's Google Hangouts is the thing that's bearing the load right now.
right.
All
okay.
I'm doing
Okay,
is screen recording Google Hangouts.
I feel
Hey
it's
Conway, we can see your secret project on your back wall, man.
Everybody's looking at you right now. Everybody's watching my
I know.
mouse circle your face.
My profile's too big. Can't see your mouse actually.
Dude, we can see that awesome birds in the
Oh,
back, man.
Birds. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude, nice work.
It was good,
I
man.
haven't spoken with
Really
either
liked
of you
it. It's
guys.
awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's been a while. I can't wait to have you on. Your work is awesome, dude. Yeah.
Thank you. You know how much I love you guys' work too. I haven't seen Adrian's, but it's nice meeting you.
Adrian, are you on our Discord?
Sorry. Yeah.
He just joined.
Sorry, guys. Were you talking to me?
No,
Yeah,
it's
Adrian,
not until now.
I was
people
checking
are
the chat.
asking
yeah, I just
from
meant the nice to
me.
meet.
Some people are asking from me who you are. You can kind of put yourself in the. Oh, you already are. I'm so sorry. I'm such. I'm
Yeah,
such a-
but I
yeah.
just joined, so I'm
Okay,
kind of
okay,
new
okay.
to
I
Discord.
didn't see you.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, man.
Well, nice to meet you too, Justin. I'm sorry, dude. I was reading the
No.
chat.
So how do we? Okay, okay. This is
What do we
awesome.
do now? Should we share the screen at the same time? Do you want to blow this up?
Yeah, sure.
I
Let's
say
try.
we have a successful stream. First of all, good job, everybody.
Let's try with the stress
Yeah,
test.
it's
I
holding
would
on
totally
pretty cool,
try.
right?
Yep.
I mean, you must have like a pretty cool GPU, right, Colton?
GPU, yeah. I have Ryzen 2700X, which is
all right.
like 4.3 gigahertz or something.
Then it's holding on
or
pretty
no,
cool.
GPU. You're talking about graphics. I have the
Yeah, the
2080.
graphics card. 2080.
Yeah.
All right,
So
that
I
makes sense
grabbed
now.
the 2080.
Yeah,
I grabbed
I don't think you'll have any
thought you meant
problems
CPU.
at all.
No, I don't think so either. It's a work PC, so I had to build something. I just got a new monitor today. I love it. I get to see.
Oh, it's the
all of our
widescreen
chats.
one, right?
Yep.
Is it curved?
No, it's not curved. Man, my Uber driver to Best Buy today was the coolest guy. I noticed his name was Marek, Marek. So I was like, "Are you Polish?" And he's like, "Oh, actually, I'm Czech." And he talked about how back during the Cold War he escaped over like the mountains towards like Italy or something with his friends. And he like went on this whole story, and he's my Uber driver now. And I was like, "That's so cool."
Nice.
But I got back and I was like, I have to tell my girlfriend about that guy. So
Fair.
Uber drivers are crazy, dude. Like, ugh.
I had my fair share of awful ones.
Really? Yeah. Some of them are pretty bad.
Man, we went to CTN last year, and we've had people blowing stop signs everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, we had this Russian dude kept showing us Russian music. Cause Misha, he's Russian, you know.
Yeah.
So you are like, привет, как дела? But dude's dancing to music, throwing his hands everywhere, like no hands on the steering wheel, nothing.
If you guys want me to pull your screens up, just let me know. So when we're live, just say like, "Hey, I got something to show you guys," or "Something's going on my screen," and I can make sure to click over on you guys.
Okay.
I
Is my
I
keyboard
can
tapping
manually-
bothering? Is it fine?
No, I can't hear it at all.
Okay, good.
Your drawing is bothering me.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Dude, this is the best I can do. Can I? Dude, I am an imposter. Oh,
Yeah, man.
But, hey.
There was a Surface Pro or whatever at Best Buy today. It was huge. It was like a big. It's like 27 or 28 inches or something. It was massive. It really looked pretty good. I tried it a little bit. I liked it.
How big do they get?
I don't know, but this thing was like, it was basically a square. It was practically as tall as it was wide, and I'd say it was like 30 inches or 28. It was big.
Was it a Wacom, like a Cintiq?
No, it was like a Mobile Studio Pro or something. I don't know exactly.
But is that from Wacom?
I think it's from Windows.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think I saw something like that. It was, I mean, it's touch, right? I mean, you can use a stylus and everything.
Yeah, it had a
I
stylus.
think I saw some. I saw something like that, and I even tried it. I remember, but it was really expensive, dude. It was like I don't remember
this
exactly.
thing was like 3.5K. I'm not gonna buy it.
Exactly, exactly. I remember I saw it back in 2017 at GDC, I think. It was pretty cool, but I'm like, man, I don't know.
Don't trust the chat. Yeah.
I was not sure about it.
Oh no.
Plus,
honestly,
I mean, I already had like a Cintiq at home,
Okay.
so
dude, an Intuos Medium works just fine. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like you only have to care about a good computer, and that's it.
yeah.
Forget
What was
Adrian
cool
said.
from it? What was cool about that was that I guess it's both a computer and like a Cintiq
Yeah.
in the same device, so
But I bet that thing doesn't have like a really, really crazy stuff in it,
yeah,
I'd rather
right.
be able to build my own PC and then use that as a monitor. What was that earlier, Justin? You said something?
Forget what Adrian looks like.
Okay.
Gonna add him to the Noodle Man.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad this is working. It's perfect. We got 10 viewers right now.
Awesome.
For the test stream. We haven't even announced it. We just went ahead and pinged everyone in Discord and said, "Hey, we're going live." And then actually Travis hosted us, Burin.
Yeah.
So a bunch of his 500 subscribers on Twitch are actually checking us out, which they won't stay because they're gamers, but
well, but it's okay. At least they will tell their friends maybe who say, "Oh, are you interested in concept art? There's some guys doing it. You can check it out." Word of mouth is important.
Oh, it's so important.
Just as important.
Yeah, dude. Travis was such a big help.
Travis really helped us last night. He taught us all the in and outs of how to use the program. And yeah.
Check the YouTube chat, Burin.
Oh, I'm sorry, okay, let me.
Oh, Justin.
Yeah, what time is it over there?
4 p.m. for me.
4 p.m. All right. It's like 12 in the night here, like midnight.
Oh my god.
Where are you located, Adrian?
I'm based in Spain right now.
Okay.
Currently living here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty good weather.
Yeah.
I've never been to. Well, I was going to say I've never been to California, but I booked my trip to LA for Lightbox in September.
Dude, Lightbox is like a 2-minute walk from my house. We can meet up.
Dude, we got to do that.
Yeah. Is Lightbox still? Can you still get tickets and stuff? I don't know much about it.
I think. Yeah. Well, you should. They kind of promised that they're never gonna run out of tickets.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not sure what are the physical limitations.
Okay. Is there
how many
a deadline
people can
for when we need to buy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I was looking forward to it like for 30 days, I think. And when they went live, I was there to buy the first minute. And I had a couple issues, and I was really worried I was going to lose the opportunity to go. But the staff they were really, how should I say this, like approachable. Yeah. So they reached by and they said, "Don't worry, Adrian, you're gonna get your ticket, man. Don't worry." So yeah, I'm not sure if it's too late now. It's been like a month or so, I think.
Okay, that's cool.
But
what is it, like August or something?
It's in September.
Okay.
And it's really cool because it's really cheap compared to what we have here in Europe.
Malta?
The only one that's comparable, I would say, is the one in the Netherlands, which is Playgrounds, which goes by almost the same price. But yeah, they are usually 5 times more expensive, man, over here.
What's the price of Lightbox again?
I think it was $140.
Is that for the whole weekend?
Yeah, it's like 3 days, I think.
Okay. You can get individual days too, I think, right?
Yeah, they're like $50, I think, or $60. Okay. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think a bunch of my art center friends are going to be going to that. A couple of them were asking. Wait, Burin, you know Strat?
Yeah.
Strat Mortakis. He was my roommate for a year.
He was my classmate, dude.
Yeah, he was my roommate, and
he was one of the tallest guys in the class. We only had 2 really tall guys.
Yeah.
And he was one of them.
Yeah. Strat joined the Facebook group for ArtQuest. Yeah, dude, this is super chill. If we can have someone like as chill as Adrian on and Justin, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape for Sunday.
Colton, are we going to delete the
Hide
test
style.
stream or what?
Maybe. I don't
think it's best
necessarily
to
plan
delete.
on keeping it up.
I think it's best to delete it.
Okay.
I don't know how to spell your name, Bernie.
Buren,
Buren.
Buren, yeah.
Oh. There we go. And
But you
I
can
don't-
call me
I forget what
Buren
age
because
means.
I don't think anybody will confuse it. What? Sorry?
I forget what haircut Adrian has. I can't draw him. Can't add him to the Noodle Man.
That's great, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Now that you mentioned like the challenge kind of thing you want to do, this painting I'm showing on screen right now. This is for a challenge called Unreal Bjornament.
Okay. I think I
And
heard
it's
of
organized by it's Bjorn Hurry.
that. Okay.
He's an art director in London at Opus Arts. I think that's the company.
Mm.
And he organized this, and well, it was pretty cool. They give you like a topic, and it's kind of a gladiator kind of scene, you know, like where you kind of you have to fight against other artists. And this is going to be my second fight, and I actually won the first one
Oh, really?
with this painting.
That's cool.
Yeah. And I wonder what would it be like to have like one of these challenges, because they only do it once a year. So what would it be like to have this kind of challenge on your Discord
That could be kind of cool.
every month? I mean, that could be insane. Because as someone else asked before, I think I saw it somewhere on your Discord. They said it depends on how much time do you want to give us, you know, to take on the challenge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You have plenty of time to think about that anyway.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful piece, man.
Oh yeah, I love the piece.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we thought about we've been discussing it. I was thinking if we have a competition every couple of months, it might be easy to get a little disconnected. Like people can always pass up a competition, but if we don't have I would rather have more rather than less. Maybe like once a month, in my opinion, and then maybe say like or announce 2 months in advance, so people can work on either one. Or I don't know exactly. We've been thinking about it, but
In case you may overlap some of them.
yeah, like
you could have a couple competitions going at the same time.
yeah.
Well, that's cool because they could be like different subject matter, different variety, or
Yeah, and then I'd really, really like the idea. They really like the idea of professional critiques. You know, like students will be like, "I gotta enter this competition because I'll get my work looked at by a pro, and they'll be able to critique me and." You know, and then the pros will also enter the competitions or draw something, and keep everybody's motivation up. You know, the main point of this group is for motivation.
Exactly.
I wanted to start this group to keep people motivated, right? Like Level Up for me in high school was weekly motivation. I felt like giving up so many times. Like
when I saw who the judges were on this competition, it really pumped me up, you know, because there are people I'm looking forward to meet someday. And the downside of it is that they leave some critiques, all right? They comment stuff, but you don't know who said what. There. It's just the paragraphs without any name.
Okay.
So you don't know what artist said that to you. Like maybe you were looking forward to hearing from this guy or this girl who works at Blizzard, or this guy from this other studio. The thing is that you you don't know who said that.
Yeah, I feel like that could be a two-sided sword. Number one, maybe I think a bunch of people would disregard any critiques that don't come from someone who's like really famous. And then on the other side of the coin, if you get a critique from someone who's really famous, it can motivate you to work even much harder. If it's kind of like anonymous paragraphs of professionals critiquing, you might feel a little bit disconnected. Like it just depends on how you want it to be. Like, you know, motivation is such a big factor. Like, I think motivation is at times the most important thing to help with students. You know, if they burn out and they don't feel like working, it doesn't matter how many fundamentals you tell them to learn, they're not going to get better because they're not going to be working.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
So, and that's why I try to invite a bunch of my friends into this channel, because a lot of them are working. They have amazing work, you know, like, you know, people like Justin and Elliot and
What up?
David. Let's see, who else is
That
in
David
this
Noren
group?
I saw.
Yeah, dude, David Noren's in here.
I remember that dude.
David's amazing.
David
He's
is
a
a
true
nut.
out of the box
I
thinker.
love the guy. I want to have him on, but we thought he'd be too much of a wild card to bring on the first session. So,
We need someone to hold his hand.
yeah. But I think he'd, cause dude, some of his pieces just exploded in popularity on ArtStation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some of his line works. He's really good at line work. He's got that really out of the box kind of design and thinking, and I want to be able to have that on and have him discuss that. But the thing about David is, we'll be like, so what made you think about like this drawing? And he'll be like, I don't know, I just started drawing. And like it's amazing to see his work, but it'd be very difficult to get his thought process on it. So maybe like he'll be like, well, I thought about like, you know, he'll be like, these cabbages hanging from the bottom of this giant sheep, and the little dinosaurs try and eat the cabbages or something, you know. It's like it's just a crazy, like the coolest ideas. I think a lot of students and people who are learning would be like, that's the coolest thing. I want to draw something like that. That's just weird and awesome at the same time.
Here's a dude who cover his FCD hat and street stickers that he found around Singapore.
Yeah, he's the one who took the traffic cone and had it in the apartment, and I love that guy.
That was gifted to me actually. the
Really?
traffic
You
cone.
inherited that?
Yeah, but
That's
then
amazing.
it got lost pretty damn quick.
Remember the whole cone incident?
'Cause I couldn't bring it back with me. That was
Oh,
a problem.
Flipping the cone.
Cone incident.
Yeah. This channel's gonna be a lot of fun. I think it's gonna inspire a lot of people too.
It was good talking with you guys.
Yep.
Appreciate being on here.
Let's see
I gotta
what you
pop
draw.
off though.
Wow, that is a masterpiece.
Dude,
This is my OC.
Oh,
I
see,
could use it as my ID picture. I was really missing some recently.
I'm glad we did it. First stream.
yeah. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, man. It was the best first test.
Hell
Everything went as we expected. It was it's good enough, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I say
I'm
it's good enough.
tears, man. I'm so emotional.
You know.
Yeah.
I think
I mean,
Well-
you can probably push the anatomy a little bit more, but it's probably okay.
It's just my style, first of all.
Now we're talking. All right.
Dude, don't you have any knowledge about perspective? Justin is doing it his way.
Yeah, that's my
Oh,
style.
that was dumb joke. I'm sorry. That was just...
All right, peace out, guys.
See you, dude.
All right. Thank you, Justin. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Adrian. I think we had a pretty successful first stream.
Awesome, guys. I'm glad I could help.
Thank you, Adrian.
And I'm looking forward to the incoming stream in 24 hours or so. What was it?
Yeah, about 23 hours.
Yeah.
Dang.
23.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to do some paintovers.
I
We're
know.
gonna have to start asking people to submit some work into the Discord art group, and in fact, let's have you back on sometime real soon, Adrian. I think maybe even if you want, you could probably become like a regular or something. Just like if we don't know what to do that week, or we don't really have any guests lined up, we could be like, you want to just hop in and chat and all
Really,
that.
dude? Well, that
Yeah,
means
absolutely.
a lot. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man, very well
Oh,
spoken.
of
Definitely,
course,
man.
man.
You have really good work, and
You planning on bringing someone tomorrow, or are you just gonna start the two of you guys talking about stuff and
I don't know. Are you down to do some maybe critiques or paintovers?
yeah, I just don't feel like I'm that professional yet, but of course.
We could certainly, because I think there's going to be a very wide variety. This is going to be the thing about, and for anybody listening who's going to be submitting work. So the thing about our paintovers is we know we're not going to be able to get to everybody, and I know
No.
there's going to be people who submit work week after week who are going to be like, my work never got painted over. Are you avoiding it, or yada yada? And the thing about that is we're going to decide to paint over and critique work that we think is going to be the most helpful for the widest variety of people. If
Also,
there's something what
Also, for anyone asking for critique, make sure you really tell us what you are actually really trying to convey first of all.
yeah
If you don't know that, we don't know where to guide you. you
yeah
know?
Mhm.
yeah like we'll
That's
do
that's the biggest
paintovers.
problem. People will just throw it at our face and say, "Hey, can you tell us?" I mean, also the guys who are going to critique probably have slightly different tastes.
Yeah.
You also have to put that in mind. Let's say, for example, if you ask a guy who's completely like Blizzard style, but you expect him to show you something like, let's say, Sparth or something, then you're probably asking the wrong guy, for example.
Yeah
Sometimes.
Exactly.
You know,
I
that
agree.
that always happens. We will talk about more on this definitely
Sure. Well,
tomorrow.
guys,
Yeah.
I'll be glad to help if I can. Of course.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and so for artwork submitted that doesn't have an explanation, I'll still critique it and paint over it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it for face value, and I'm gonna what I really liked about the Level Up guys is they were more focused on fixing fundamental issues like values, anatomy, focal point, that kind of thing. But if someone, what I want to also do is I want to be able to critique design. Like I may totally butcher someone's piece, but I will maybe tell them how to increase their creativity in the design that they're making. You know, like maybe someone makes like a house. And I'm like, well, this is it's a little bit generic. I'll maybe draw over top on a I'll put a white layer over top and set it to maybe 70% opacity, and then use line work to point out some design issues or whatever. So
Yeah, that's a very strong one, and possibly something I feel really identified with, because I feel like everybody's kind of going for the fancy, flashy kind of artwork, and myself included, we sometimes ignore the design part.
Yeah.
So I think it would be really, really insightful to get some information about design itself, like the design part itself.
We'll be asking our guests definitely that. Yeah, how do you? What is your design philosophy, or what made you really change your mind on? I don't know. Just everybody's different. That's why we need to learn from each other as much as we can.
yeah.
And obviously, some of us can absorb most of it, or some of us will absorb what we like from that person. And that's just equally good enough, because everybody's different, and we're just hoping to find something useful for each person if we can, by our best, with our best effort. I'm sorry, my English is not my first language. It's I learned it from Colton.
Oh no, he learned it from a redneck.
Don't go there, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, any information is helpful, and yeah, sharing is number one,
Definitely.
definitely.
Ooh, yep.
What a noble cause.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah,
you could be a
dude, we're
part of
gonna
it.
get a knighthood or something, but I don't know who's gonna knight us. I'm kidding. I don't know. That was dumb.
What a great start. No, man. I mean, it's going to go really well.
I
I'm
hope
sure of
so.
that. By the way, I'm here before 1 million.
What?
I'm here before 1 million, right?
What 1 million views?
Or subscribers. You never know.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's
dude.
talking about dollars, man. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what it is.
Could be too.
I hope so.
Never say never. But yeah, thank you for the opportunity, and thanks for inviting me to be here on the stream, the test stream.
Yep, definitely, man.
I was a little bit troubled, and this is probably something I should ask on another thread on your Discord, because it's like I'm not sure what sells you more, on the industry. Like, what gets you hired first? Being a generalist or being a specialized dude on whatever characters, creatures, environments. I'm not sure if there's like a formula for that, but to be honest, I like environments pretty much, and sometimes I also like to do creatures like this thing I had on screen before, and also characters. And so it's like I hear from different people, with different perspectives. They say, oh yeah, it's better for you to be a generalist because this way you can show like you have a different range of abilities and skills with design. And some others say, no, you should be a specialist because especially in the United States, studios are mostly interested in hiring like someone who's really good at, for instance, designing dragons. You're the best in the world. You're better than any other generalist out there. So that's why we're hiring you. And this is where my confusion comes in. And I would just like to know your opinion on this. Like, what do you think about generalists? Like, 2D concept art talking, right? Generalists or specialists? Like, what kind of portfolio should... I guess it also depends on where are you applying for, right? What studio?
I think a lot of it depends on what you just want to do. If you only have one thing in your portfolio, you'll probably only get hired to do that. But if you like doing everything, then include everything. I think in a lot of senses, design is design. Shape language is applied to characters as well as props, as well as environments, as well as vehicles, as well as all kinds of stuff. Pretty much every specialization has these fundamentals, right? Like especially design. For example, in my case, I don't have any characters in my portfolio. If you go on my website, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom, and then I have like a really, really crappy character line work sketch. And I've been working on characters for the last 4 months. Like the studio I work with, they're like, you can design, if you can design, we'll basically stick you on anything. And if you're having a lot of trouble with it, then we'll try to find something that works out well for you. Otherwise, yeah.
Now, from my experience, I'm working in-house right now, and studio kind of likes to hire generalists as a backup. You know what I mean? They don't, let's say, like, if you're working on a project, they would maybe have 1 or 2 specialists, and they will probably have, like, maybe 4 or 5 generalists that can kind of do everything. Because sometimes, people get sick, people leave, things happen, and the company will not look after another specialist right when that happens. They would rather have really developed generalists.
They would
to
delegate
back up
that to a generalist.
exactly. So
Okay.
company, at least where I work, it seems that way.
Hmm.
And also when I just look at advertisements on ArtStation and all the job hunting stuff, if you look at those lists, companies are really interested in hiring Swiss Army men. If you let's say, oh yeah, environment
Someone
guy,
who
but then
knows
they
how to
always ask
do
for
everything.
artistic knowledge, technical knowledge, hobbies in science, and whatever that can benefit. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
At least now, yeah. So
I there's something that comes right through my mind right now, which is once you get in, you'll be able to work on whatever you want to work. If you get the job as an environment concept artist, then you can explore making, I don't know, creatures and stuff like that, and maybe move forward from there on. But that's why I wanted to ask you what did you think about this, because it's like, if I look at my portfolio right now, have a bunch of different stuff there. Kind of tricked myself into thinking that I have concept art, when concept art is not always about flashy, really cool, polished images, but rather the design thing you were talking about before, Colton.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what I will start to focus on from now on.
Yeah, I mean, you're hired as a problem solver, and that's it. Like, you're not even really hired as an artist, at least in what I do, my experience. I'm not even really hired as an artist as much as I am hired to solve problems for the client. We need some cool thing to go on this guy's chest, and it can't go in these areas, or else there'll be clipping when he moves his arms. It can't be right here because something else needs to be able to go there. It needs to look cool from the back because it's a third-person game, or it needs to look cool on his wrist because it's a first-person game. Like, those are all problems that the client wants you to solve. And you are here to solve problems visually for your clients. And whether
I think it was like the presentation style what bothered me the most. Like, I was not really sure how should I show you as a possible employer that I can actually work on this stuff. Like visually, what do you expect to see in my portfolio? Like, what ways? Because I see like different kinds of layouts. I personally like a lot the way they teach you how to do it on Feng Zhu's school. And then I saw on other people, other artists, they do it differently. They probably just show like an image, like on the entire sheet of design.
And we do that all the time. Like, I do that all the time. A bunch of the time you just don't have the time to do it. Like, we need this design, we need it tomorrow. And Burns trying to remind me to switch the camera to myself when I'm talking.
yeah, because you forget to show yourself, man.
Yeah, I don't click between you guys. It auto selects you guys, but it doesn't auto select me. So, yeah, a lot of the time, I mean, if you have time, you do flashy presentation, put it in the background, make everything nice, and you generally try to do that as much as possible because we're all artists at the end of the day. Like, we want to be artsy, we want to be artistic, we want to have cool presentation. But a bunch of the time you just slap something on a white background, turn it in, and they say good enough. What else?
I mean,
oh yeah.
What if you have like a personal IP or a personal project in mind? Do you think tailoring your portfolio around that idea and making like every piece of your portfolio relatable to each other, like, let's say, saying that, let's say your portfolio says that this is an entire project, it's the same project, and it has a different range of various kind of designs. Do you think that helps, or would you rather expect to see like different kinds of projects, like sci-fi, fantasy? I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself here, but
I think that's great to do. Hold on, I can show you.
Do you think so?
A personal experience of mine. I'll share my screen.
Colton, I have some thoughts about portfolio, but
Yep.
I may be wrong. Sometimes some people just showcase lighting, let's say, like mood. They wouldn't really draw all sci-fi. They would just do whatever they want. But the art director can see, oh, this guy's really good at mood and composition, for example, right? Sometimes I think that happens. But then you have guys just only focus on like mechanism designs.
Yeah.
Or so it's really hard to say for me. I don't know.
Yeah, and a bunch of the times people only want to. You know, at the end of the day, if you are a generalist and you only want to do mech, and you're miserable doing anything else, by all means do mech. You're doing this career to make you happy. So I think a bunch of these questions are kind of, in a way, it might be a little bit like redundant, because it's like, should I do something I don't enjoy doing? And then
this somehow relates to something I've read on the chat on I forgot what was the thread, but they were basically talking about people making things that are sellable somehow, like on big projects, and then you buy the art book, the art of book, of the project, and you see like another possibility of that design, and you're like, oh my god, I would have liked to see this one on screen, and the reason you're not seeing it is probably because the ones in charge of that decided that was not going to sell as good as the other. I'm not going to say generic, but sellable. I think it's a pretty accurate term. So yeah, I think this pushes more people to not try too crazy things and just go for what sells good, Yeah. And that's a little bit sad, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
it's something like I talked with you as well a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were saying something like this. Like, people usually tend to, because they see this in the industry, they see like what sells and what does not.
Yeah.
But this is why they go for the, I'm not sure how to call this, like not mainstream things, not generic things, but things that are financially
stable.
Sure, not like stable for the company.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, they can't pay you to make a piece of artwork if they don't make money. It sucks, and it kind of puts
kills the
in
creativity, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I guess most of them end up like creating their own companies later. They drop out of the company and they start something new.
Yeah, but sooner or later, a bunch of them find themselves in the exact same position. They got to make payroll, and they can't take a risk on a game that
it's an ugly circle. Yeah.
Yeah, it is, and and the industry is getting so huge nowadays that
it's growing like crazy.
Some of these people have just 100 employees to hundreds. I don't even know to pay. I've never actually worked in house before, so I've only ever done freelance. So I really don't.
You've only done freelance?
Yep, I've done freelance since day one. Your question earlier about I can share my screen, about it making a cohesive project versus just random one-off pieces. I think a cohesive project is probably better. I've never really made a lot of
with the cohesive project. You show fortitude. You show that you can keep carrying the same aesthetic and skill throughout. I don't know, however many pages, right? But they never say don't go more than 20.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
think you
really
can have hundreds, honestly.
Because if you have just random ones, they will go, okay, that's good enough. But some projects take, I don't know, 2 years, maybe 6 months to a week. But if you can show them that, oh yeah, I can work on the stress, I can do the same thing, same quality, same delivery, on same topic, also keeping it just interesting and diverse enough. That's important.
Yeah.
So that's why I agree with Colton. It's better to show like a long project, at least 3 to 10 pages that shows the same topic and same aesthetic, same delivery, but not only that, also very diverse in its own right.
Yeah. However, it's funny because I got hired for my first job off of a single image, and it was this one. They sent me this image. They said, "Can you repeat this? Like, can you repeat this quality?" And I said, "Sure." And they hired me. It was for theme park.
It's
some theme park design.
weird. You never know. Like,
Yeah, you don't know. Like, I
everybody
mean,
have different story, and
you know,
just
if
can't.
someone sees something at professional quality, they're gonna know that if you're like, if someone knows what they're talking about when it comes to art, if they're like an art director, you know, you can look at someone's artwork in a second and know if they're good or not. Like if they can repeat it. Sometimes it's getting more and more difficult to be able to figure that out as stuff, I would say, gets more advanced, well, technology and, you know, 3D rendering and all kinds of stuff like that. But and that's why a lot of the time they'll have you do art tests and stuff, and they like to see your sketchbooks. Like, can this person actually draw, or are they just doing are they kit bashing a bunch of stuff they found online and composing it? You know, because I've certainly seen artists, and it can be very, like, it can be very confusing because you see someone and they'll have amazing portfolio, and then you'll get on a project with them and they'll struggle so much because they can't actually draw or design very well. All of their portfolio is like a one-trick pony type thing.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
but they get hired.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking around this kind of thing that can happen sometimes, that, you know, you get one job offer on one of your images only.
Mm-hmm.
Like it actually happened to me.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I was actually really surprised, like wow, really, this image, where did you see it, by the way? And they were like, oh, on your Tumblr. And I'm like, Tumblr? I never share anything there. What the fuck? And it was just that, you know, when you post something on Instagram, for instance, it gets you the chance to share it to other platforms like Twitter or Tumblr. And for some reason I did that back then, and I had it on my Tumblr, and they saw it there. Yeah. So it's amazing how sometimes things just happen this way, you know, from where you less expect it to come from. That's where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy industry, and you have to understand that some clients are artists and some clients are not. You know, some of your clients who hire you are going to be art directors, masters of their craft, see every single thing that you do wrong in your piece. Other people will just be like, I kind of want to make my own project. I've never really drawn before. You know, other people would be like, oh, I'm the recruiter for this company. I actually don't draw at all, and I'm just collecting people's portfolios who I think may be able to work in this. Like, those two types of people will look at work and they will interpret it very differently. You know, you may have one of those pieces that's just for flash, and someone sees it and they're like, my art director might like this. You send it to them, or they send your work to them. The art director's like, I don't really like that piece. It's just flashy, spiky mountains, whatever. But then they'll click on your next piece and they'll see that you've broken down like a building or character design into every component, like sweet pose, T-poses, how all the bags attach and detach. And they're like, wow, this guy can actually design. Maybe we should hire them. You know?
Exactly.
So
this
it's
answers
like, which image got you
questions.
hired? The flashy one or the character? Or like the boring one? I think it's good to have both, you know?
Yeah, like some final pieces and then like breakdowns of those pieces.
Yeah.
Like I've recently learned what callouts are actually, like what the word call out responds to in concept art. Because I didn't know you would call that, like those kind of images, call outs. I thought they were like different views, like sketches, like I don't know. But yeah, it's
callouts can be used pretty widely. Like sometimes a callout is, how does this building connect to the ground so our modelers can model it? Other times
it's like a visual explanation, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Other times it's a photograph of a buckle, you know? It's to help someone down the line, essentially, you know?
Yeah, I think it takes a few seconds to spot those non-artists, and differentiate them from the actual artists, clients we were talking about before.
I felt the demand for visual communication skill is strict for freelancers, because at least when you're in a house, they can come over to you and say, "Hey, Bryn, how deep is this wall?
Yeah.
What is this?
You messed up here."
Yeah.
And I tell them, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is like, it's definitely 12 feet, whatever. I thought, but it looks 6. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll just paint it right over." That happens. So in house, it's way more like lenient, I would say, somewhat.
Chill, probably.
But with freelancers, once you guys give away your work to them, it's really hard to get back to you. So that's why they would probably want you to be even more precise, just so they don't have to call you and say, "Hey, Bryn, how deep is the wall?" Right?
Yeah.
That's why I think I felt like freelancers need to have way more better skill or way to communicate their drawings than guys in in-house. But I mean, of course, if they want to hire guys in in-house, they'll definitely check everything thoroughly before they hire. That's obvious, right? The standards are really high. But when you're working in studio, you have a little bit of room to be slightly more, how should I say this?
Flexible, maybe free,
Yeah,
a little
flexible.
bit more. Let your hair down, maybe.
Yeah. Because you can at least walk over there and talk to them.
Yeah.
And they can come over and talk to you. That's it. That's how I see it. I may be wrong, but
makes sense.
This is my experience. It's all personal, I guess. If
count
I'm
on the
ever like
voiced part.
if I'm ever like if there's someone who's in house going, "No, that's not true," like then I highly apologize. I'm only speaking from personal experience, but yeah.
Yeah, man. I guess you have to raise your standards somehow if you're freelance, right? Colton, you could relate to this probably, to what he just said. From the visual communication kind of side of this story, where you don't have that opportunity, you don't have the same circumstances, I guess, as an in-house, right?
Yeah, it's funny because I really don't know. Hey, Lindsay. I really don't know. I was talking to chat, sorry. I've never worked in-house before, so I don't actually know. I've considered working in-house numerous times, and I just haven't, I'm freelancing. I work from home. I got my whole computer set up. I've got consistent work coming in. My client job just got extended full-time by 6 months, so, I'm not in a position to, and then I want to start channels like this, and if I'm at work all day, I can't really do it as easily. But there are certainly things I'm missing out on in the teaching department because I've never worked in-house. But at times, there was a job I was on. There was a job that I was on that we were literally waiting for a month each time we got feedback. One of the first jobs I worked on, it was a theme park, and we were doing designs, and they were always like, "Well, clients on a plane trip right now, and they're going to be in yada yada country for 3 weeks, so we're waiting for feedback." 3 weeks later, they get one. They do one client call, and they address all these issues, and then I do a drawing, send it back. And 2 more weeks of waiting for feedback. The client, they want you to get as much done in that one drawing as you can.
Dude, 30 days?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's how much?
On the first job I was on, it was about a month of. It was about a month of that.
I was complaining over a week lately.
Yeah.
And now you just dropped this. Holy shit, 1 month.
Yeah, did a painting, sent it off. A month later, I got my first feedback.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And you don't get paid for that month either. You get paid for the 1 day's work you did out of the month for that.
Yeah.
So it's important to be able to juggle jobs and stuff like that. So.
I guess it can become a little bit stressful because it's 30 days of what would they say about this?
Yeah.
What will they think about it? You know, I want to know it right now.
Yeah, well, a lot of the time, like after you've worked for a while, a lot of the time you send it off and you don't even think about it. You're like, you get so used to working. Like my first couple of jobs, I was so stressed about what they were gonna think about my drawings, about my stuff. But now that I've been working for a couple of years, I just send it off and I don't even think about it until I get feedback. And they're like, "Oh, can you
Yeah,
fix this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure, whatever." Or like dumb clients, like, come on.
I guess it's something that builds up with experience.
Yeah, exactly. The first like 5 jobs I did, I every time I clicked the send button, I was like, that image that I sent just got me fired because it was so bad. And then they send it back and they're like, we loved it, it's awesome.
Yeah, you
Thank
never know
God.
what to expect.
As I see it, the more you work with a team and the more you get like open to receiving other people's opinions, those things become easier and easier to handle.
Yeah.
And you get less and less attached to your work, you know? And it becomes almost robotic in a way. You just like, okay, they required it to be scary, they required it to be aimed at this age group or this demographics. And is
Just
it
give
really
them what
hitting
they
that?
ask about.
You know? At the end of the day, we're just making products for a client, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, the artistic side is important, but at the same time, what they're demanding is their business from us.
But isn't it
And
the thing
it's
later
definitely
when you would like them to? I mean, you would like to show what you've been working on and be somehow proud of this work being shown online
yeah.
or on your portfolio. So that's when I guess it bothers you a little bit more, and it's a weird balance you have to find, I guess, between this kind of mentality of it's just a job. This is my client. This is what they want, and this other mindset about like this is something I am doing. I'm putting like a part of me on this, so it's something that comes out of me, and I want to show this later. Like I want to be proud of what I've done here, and I guess it's something really different from when you're working on a personal thing, only for you, because you're like the art director. You're everyone there. It's only you working there. It's all the decisions, all the design decisions come from you. So yeah, uncomfortable silence.
Yeah. I was just pulling up an artwork. One of the first jobs that I ever did actually got released recently, I found out.
yo, NDA, man, NDA.
No, it's on their website. They posted it up. They're like, yeah, this is
Oh,
one
okay,
of the...
okay, dude. I thought we were gonna get you in
No.
trouble.
No.
I can't bail you out, man. I'm far away from you.
Yeah. So I can show you, like, this is kind of the level of work that I was doing for my first here's this. So this took me a long time to make, like 20-30 hours, and it's like, and I was so afraid to use photo textures and stuff that I was like, oh, I gotta hand paint everything. But like I was so bad at certain things, like I still can't draw people. Like
Yeah.
I would put photos of people in and then I'd paint over top of them. I'm like, why did I paint over? Nowadays I'm like, why did I paint over top of him? It made him look worse. But there's stuff like I remember this what some of my feedback, like this lady right here, if like it doesn't even look like one, but they were like, can you make her face look less angry, please? And I have to go in and edit it, and like that was literally my feedback. Like she looked like she was like super mad, like grr. But like job's stressful like that, you know. If you don't think you're ready to work, do it anyways. Go for it. You're just gonna learn. You're just gonna get better, right?
Yeah, because otherwise you're never gonna be ready.
Exactly. That's how we felt about this channel when we made it. We were just like, oh, we've never gone live before. I didn't even have a YouTube channel or anything like that. I've never been live. I've never talked in front of people live like this.
Yeah.
And do it anyway.
And you never will if you don't
Exactly.
dare and take the first step, which is to
Yeah.
damn start.
Yeah. I would just...
And then you figure out the rest from
Yeah.
there on.
But so, like just looking back at this, I was so incredibly stressed. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't. I was like nervous. I was sleep deprived and just I wasn't eating. I was losing weight, and I was literally on like this tiny little job. But you got to get through that period in order to get to where you're more comfortable.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, definitely. Man, you've created. You guys have made so many threads here. Like,
so many in the Discord, or
yeah, in the Discord, I still have to read like a lot of messages because
yeah,
they've been active.
I've given up trying to keep up with it. I'm too busy. If anybody wants to
There's
show
too
me
many.
something, ping me. Just at Colton. Otherwise, a lot of it I don't read. I'll browse like critiques. I'll browse art shares. I'll browse introductions and stuff like that. I usually read all the introduce yourself. I read yours. Nice one, by the way. Resource
Oh,
share.
you mean the introduce yourself thing?
Yep. Yeah, dude.
Thank you.
I'll go put a little Sanic on your. There you go.
Oh man, that's so cool that you have like your own emoji.
Yeah,
kind of
we
thing,
even
right?
added an emoji suggestions channel. So if there's any memes or stuff that pop up
They-
just throughout the
There's a place for everything here, I guess.
I don't know, and I also gave one of my buddies, Adam, the power to edit channels, admin power.
Mhm.
So he may add stuff that I haven't seen. He added VR chat. He added 3D talk. He added.
Yeah, dude, this Discord thing is so cool. It's something I've never used before, actually.
Discord's awesome. Like
Yeah, I see it's pretty cool, and you can have like you can share your screen over here as well, right?
on
Am I
Discord.
right? Yeah. You can have calls and stuff like that.
Yes.
Am I right? You can,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's like Skype for a bunch of people. It's great.
Hmm. Yeah, I see most like different communities, like mostly YouTube channels as well. They have this kind of they have their community on Discord as well, so they can all hang out together and post questions and ask stuff about a channel, so they can discuss it on
Yeah.
the next episode. It's really cool. Good connection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man,
So
I'm so excited about this channel. It's a lot of fun.
yeah, it's gonna
Adrian,
be awesome, man. Yeah.
thank you for being the first experimental monkey in the laboratory. Just kidding, man. Actually, we have no blueprint for this.
It's good to be here, I guess.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, we have no blueprint for this, and we're just going as we're just making this up as we go, right?
Yeah,
So,
like we said
it's-
before.
But Adrian, you're awesome. You
It's the
actually
best way.
are really guiding it with your questions, and this is the first time thing. So, but it's you're actually giving us a lot of confidence and also a lot of how should I say this, guidance in a way, you know.
Oh, it's man, this means a lot. I mean, I'm really glad I can help.
Dude,
somehow.
we would definitely want to have you again.
Oh,
We swear.
absolutely, dude. Maybe even like tomorrow.
really?
Honestly, it's gonna be
We-
our first one.
We might
my God.
Colton, we're gonna nix this video, right?
Yo,
We're
that's a
gonna
lot of pressure,
delete
though.
it?
It's your first episode.
Are we?
I don't know. We got a lot of good stuff in here. Good.
How
Talking.
long is this now?
It's
3
an hour
hours?
and a half.
I mean, you can keep it for in private, I guess. So you can,
Yeah, we could.
in
do
case
that.
you want to check like the question things, like you can get like notes from this
Mm.
thing, like stuff I've been asking to you guys basically. As how do I pronounce your name? But though Bernie.
Yeah, you can call me Buren.
It says Bernie here.
Oh,
Isn't
it's
it? On
well,
your
it's okay.
Oh.
My Mongolian name becomes Burne back home. Burne. It's
Oh,
actually
right.
Burne. But you can call me Buren. Everybody calls me
Buren,
Buren.
right? Right.
Buren. Yeah.
Right, Buren.
Boy.
Yeah, boy.
Good. So yeah, you can probably save it and have it like on private, so only you can see it.
Mm-hmm. We got Jade in the chat now.
And yeah, man, and what you said about tomorrow, I mean, I would be really thrilled to be there. But it's your first episode, and it's a lot of pressure actually.
It is.
I
That's why we
don't
want you to hold our hand.
I don't even know who's coming tomorrow. I mean,
There's no
the
guests
thing
or
I asked you
anything.
before. Oh, there's no guests.
No, we
All right.
wanted to make sure that we got all our technical difficulties ironed out before we invited a guest and ruined their
Sure.
experience.
Well, that's a smart decision. Yeah.
This was actually supposed to only last a couple minutes, but we've been going for an hour and a half. And
I see. Yeah.
we got 6 viewers on Twitch, 7 viewers on YouTube.
So whoever the 6 people looking at us right now,
Where do you
it
see
means
like
more than it means so much to us. Whoever you are.
where can I see the YouTube link?
YouTube link is in Discord. We have Discord and we have no, or the YouTube link is in the Discord, yeah. And then
But
the Twitch
what thread is it on? Like,
general, I think. Let me check.
general.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just pinged everyone on general. Here it is. Yeah. Hey everyone.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. All right.
Yep.
I was constantly I was only looking at the Twitch one
Okay.
all the time. So there's different. Oh my God, they've been active here in the chat as well.
Yeah,
on
they
YouTube.
have.
Yeah, we need to watch both chat boxes.
Yeah, I got them both up side by side. So
Hey, Colton,
Oh.
are we gonna test this on a Facebook stream tonight? Just a quick whether it works or not later.
I don't even have a Facebook channel set up. We got a group, but we don't have a channel. We're gonna have to do that like next week or something. But I don't even know if we can use Restream.io to restream on Facebook.
It can
Oh,
go on
it can.
Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, it can.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not gonna stream it on my personal Facebook. I think we should get an ArtQuest official Facebook page. Try to get a bunch of likes on it, like people following it, and then they will see it when we go live on Facebook. We can make that this week though.
Oh, I thought you had a page already.
We have a
Like,
group.
Is that?
No, we just have a group.
It's a group. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I made this group before I even thought if we were going to make like a Discord or anything. I think the Discord is going to be mainly what we talk on and make announcements on, but I do have a number of friends who don't have a Discord and don't want one, and they want to join the Facebook group and get announcements and stuff. A lot of these pro artists
That's a good idea.
that we're having on actually don't have a Discord or use it, but they do have Facebook, so.
Yeah, you might want to probably create like a page so you can stream it there. Because what do you want to do? Like, you want to stream on 3 platforms at the same
Absolutely, dude. We're going to stream on all of them. We're going to dominate.
Oh,
time? There was.
hey, that's a little too bold comment, man.
Nah,
I don't care. We'll just do what we can do, and that's it.
Yeah,
we'll just do
basically
whatever
saying,
we do,
I
the
wanna
best
try to
of our
reach-
abilities. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all we
exactly.
can promise.
I have
want
a
to
question about
reach
that.
as
Like,
many
what,
people as
what
possible.
tool?
Yeah.
What tool are you like? How do you do it with OBS? Like, to stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time?
Okay, so this is my whole setup, and for anybody who's thinking about doing this, who may be in the 10 viewers we have right now, I have Google. I have Google Hangouts up. That's where we're in. I have OBS recording my monitor that Google Hangouts is on, and then I have OBS connected to a website called Restream.io, and Restream.io
Restream, okay.
is connected to Twitch and YouTube, and it's streaming it on both. So, yeah. So Hangouts
I've
is
heard
actually
about
doing a
that,
lot of
but
this.
never actually tried it myself.
Yeah,
so
this is
I
our
have
first try.
no idea. Well, it's holding on pretty cool, right? It there's not too much ping or delay or whatever
I
that
don't
is.
think so. My
Lag.
internet's pretty stable. My computer can
Yeah.
absolutely handle it too.
Oh man, you have a monster of a computer, right?
Hopefully
Holy shit.
it'll hold up.
2080.
Your computer's gonna devour you, bro.
Yeah.
It never tasted concept artist.
I actually had to run to the store and get another monitor this morning because I wouldn't have been able to do this setup without it.
Are you planning on buying another one?
I did. That's what my Uber
you're
driver
gonna-
story was from. I went to
Yeah,
Best
but I
Buy
mean-
today.
Another one.
No, I have 3 right now. My Cintiq, my Dell 4K one, and then this ultra wide.
But you have another one. Like another one.
Another one.
With only for the comments.
Yeah. Well, I have all of it. This screen's so wide I can fit all the comments on it.
Colton, NASA, right there, in your room.
This is headquarters.
Too many screams.
Mission
Too many
control.
streams.
Here, I'll do this. I'll take a picture of my whole setup like this. I'll move it a little bit so you can't read anything. I'll go to myself. This is my setup right now. If you
Dude,
can see
switch
this.
the camera, please. We can't see it.
You can't see me? Oh
No, you always forgetting to switch back, dude. I've been
no,
I've
I'm
been
on
sending
me.
it over every channel.
I'm on me right
I
now.
don't know. Somehow you have to do it manually. Sometimes I don't understand why.
So you guys can't see me right now. I can see myself
No,
on
now-
Twitch and YouTube.
Now I can, but usually when you speak, somehow the thing doesn't pick up. But when Adrian and me speaks, maybe Google likes us better. I don't know.
No,
Dude,
it's because Google doesn't want me to see myself when I'm talking. Okay, here. This is my setup.
I could see you before, but I'm not sure if it was showing up on Twitch.
So I had
and
to get
YouTube.
this monitor this morning. Oop,
Mhm.
there you are.
What monitor is it? Like, what brand
Uh,
is it?
It's an LG.
LG?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's an LG 32-inch wide.
Holy shit, it's
I
pretty
don't know.
wide, dude.
Yeah, it more than doubled my screen space.
hmm
I'm already loving it.
Yeah, that's great for a lot of visual stuff, editing, and especially landscape design.
Yeah, well, I usually work on my because I bought a Dell 4K Ultra Sharp. That's like my art monitor. It's a 27.
Those
inch.
those ones have really good, accurate color representation. I think, isn't it?
Yes.
Dell Ultra Sharp one.
I like it better
How-
than my Cintiq Pro. And
How big is that? Is that one? 24?
27.
27?
Yeah, it's big. It's good.
Those can rotate sideways, right?
Yeah,
Like, you
I
can
haven't
turn
even
them
tried
vertical.
that yet. Oh,
That
man,
must be
it's so
cool
hot in
for-
here.
Portrait. Yeah. Well,
Yeah. All for you
it's
guys.
getting pretty. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna leave now.
Yep.
I'll just leave you. Keep testing.
Okay. We plan on going live in.
But
you
if
wanna
there's
join
anything
us
else I can
tomorrow.
help with, you just let me
Adrian, you
know.
can probably join us again tomorrow.
Yeah, you can join us again tomorrow, man. It was a lot of fun.
Really?
We can
Well,
basically
that-
do the same thing, but we'll
Man,
get
that
some
means a lot.
paintovers. Yeah, dude, you're really chill. I was talking to Burin earlier, and I was like, oh, Adrian's in the chat right now. Like, I know he has a cool YouTube setup. He showed it to me, so maybe maybe he can get on
Let's
right
get
now.
him in.
Yeah, let's get him in here. And you were
Yeah, I
just
was like, yeah, bring him in, because
Well, I really appreciate it.
I
we
mean,
have no
thank you.
blueprint.
Jonas Dero joined Derek and Wojtek like 10 episodes in or something. Just, I like what you guys are
Really?
doing.
I thought they started all at the same time.
He was a guest,
I
I
didn't
think,
know.
on episode 9. It used to be just two Polish guys start a channel, right? But then
Mhm.
Jonas joined, and he's Belgian, I think. So it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's cool how these things come together, actually. Yeah.
so.
So, yeah, as I said before, guys, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
dude.
the opportunity. I'm glad to meet you, although it's not in person yet.
No.
But, yeah, we will meet in LA, I guess, at some point. And same goes for you. Wait a second. Burin?
Yes.
I had to double check your name because I get so tricked by your handle here on Hangouts. It says Bernie.
B-U-R-E-N.
Bernie.
Yeah, no, it's
You
Burin.
can call me
yeah.
Burne. Burne is that's how they
Burin.
call me back home. But
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
there's only
Um,
one Buren, really. You won't confuse with anyone
Okay,
else.
Burin. Well, it was really nice to be here, guys. So
dude.
thank you
Dude,
so much
it
for
was great.
the info.
We were really worried, like, oh my god, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to
Yeah.
ask? How do we even like keep this going? You know?
Yeah,
And, yeah.
Look,
can't
I think
stop.
it's good. I think it's good to have like a list of keywords or bullet points for stuff you might want to just talk about when you run out of thoughts. But I think the best thing is to keep it flowing. Like, I don't know how I would say how formal do you want to make it? Like, how serious?
Pretty chill.
I don't think you want to make it, right? Like
Yeah.
like a pretty loose. You want to keep it chill, and I think this is the best way. I mean, this is how I see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna be great, man. It's gonna go.
Absolutely. I hope so. It was a lot
Yeah.
of work. I've been working practically full time on it this week. I've been
Just
really
don't worry.
making contacting a lot of artists and stuff, and it's all worth it so far. Like I've got some messages already in there like, I really like what you're doing. You know, this channel's awesome. I feel really motivated. You know, look what Jade said in YouTube.
I didn't see it.
But yeah, I'll let you know the time that we're going live tomorrow, and we'd be happy to invite you on. We definitely plan on getting to some paint overs and critiques and just some simple stuff. It's our first time. I wouldn't mind doing some just like perspective fixes, value fixes, maybe a little bit of compositional stuff. But
Don't worry, your audience will understand. It's the damn first episode, dude.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah, this is already better than I expected it to be. I thought I was gonna be
Yeah,
pulling my hair out trying to get this to work. I was pulling my hair out before we went live, wasn't I? Firefox isn't working with Hangouts. What the heck?
Yeah, actually, we had a lot of trouble since at least on my time, since 10 p.m. We were testing it, and we were switching browsers. We were uninstalling, reinstalling a few things.
Yeah.
It was we were deactivating our internet connection and stuff. But suddenly, Colton got it figured out, and we got that guy.
And then we go live
And-
instantly after that.
And we were just testing, and we had like our girlfriends and
Yeah.
watching us. Like, okay, can you hear us? Is the microphone working? Wait, is the image glitching? Can you tell us? And we had our Facebook page open, and our friends were telling us like, oh yeah, now it's fine, but camera's not working. And wait, no, now it's okay. You know, they were just freaking us out, right? So
Wait, so what browser are you on right now?
I'm on Firefox.
Firefox. All right.
I'm on
No,
Chrome.
Chrome. I'm on Chrome too.
Mhm.
I'm actually surprised that someone said in the chat that I can hear Adrian pretty okay, and same with you, Buren, because Hangouts or Skype tend to fuck up a little bit of quality, the audio quality.
Mhm.
But I'm happy if they can hear it well.
So, like Jade, for example, if you're still listening, how are Buren, Mai, and Adrian's mic compared to each other levels wise? Like, are they all around the same loudness?
Exactly. How would you compare it?
We can also
Because we can't hear ourselves because we are hooked through Hangouts. We can always hear ourselves, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're asking.
She's gonna hear us 15 seconds later, by the way. So, can you all speak one sentence? This is my sentence.
Dude, go to YouTube chat box.
Yeah, I mean, we could listen to ourselves,
Bradley
right? But
says all
I was
the same.
afraid it was gonna
Alright.
to what?
Yeah.
It's nice.
They're saying it's about the same, we think. That's really good.
Alright.
I can just save
Yeah,
these settings in my OBS.
Do
And
you hear crazy keyboard clicks or anything while
already
we're
tested
typing
that.
sometimes?
I'm clicking on stuff right now.
okay, Adrian has the best quality, and Buren and Colton are even. You all sound fine, Lindsay says. Buren's voice is the one with the most, quote, noise, but
Noise?
it's pretty clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Alright.
I have this headphone
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, Adrian's sound quality, I was really surprised.
Oh.
Actually, I wasn't, because I saw his YouTube channel earlier, but
Yeah, we should get that noise
YouTube has a
filter.
lot of. I mean, the ones
thing,
that go on YouTube
like
have a
Adrian
lot
has
of
some.
processing.
mhm.
So it's post processing actually, but this is
Okay.
live. So I'm glad to hear that it's actually good, even
Very
live.
That's good. We should let you get to bed. I will send you a message and actually announce that we're going to go live to tomorrow about 2 hours ago. So tomorrow, 2 hours ago, whatever time. Are you down to go live at around that time?
Yeah, it's gonna be around
'Cause that's Monday for you, right?
Ele-
No, that's
11. No, this should be Sunday. I'm 1 hour into Sunday now.
Okay, great.
So yeah, uh, it's okay, man. It's nothing crazy.
Okay,
So I'm fine with it. Yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
Alright.
it went so well
I-
today. Like, I would love to have you on as like a regular or whatever. It's just a lot of fun.
It's
I'm
great,
looking
dude.
forward to it. Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys, for the opportunity, and I'm glad I met you finally,
Yeah.
and I'm looking forward to the first episode of Art Quest. Right? Is that what you're gonna
Yep.
call it?
We've actually
Yeah,
never
Art
even
Quest.
talked
Be like
about
With an
a
it.
fancy-
exclamation mark. Don't forget. It
Art
has an
Quest.
Does
exclamation
it?
mark.
Some of them do. I'm not
Okay.
consistent
Dude.
enough.
On
Sorry.
Facebook, if they don't put on exclamation mark, they can find it.
Really?
Just saying. Really, I
I
mean
did
it.
not know that.
But keep the exclamation mark.
Gotcha.
Keep the exclamation, Colton.
Yes, I will.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. All right.
All right, I'll see you later.
All right. Have a
All
good
right,
one,
take care,
guys.
dude. It was fun.
Same.
See you.
Bye, bye, guys.
All right, Burin, I guess we're going to wrap up here soon. It's been almost 2 hours. That was really
Dude.
easy to go 2 hours.
Do you wanna just quickly test Facebook? Just
I don't even have anything to go live on Facebook. I'd have to create a page and a profile and everything.
do you want to open like a placeholder page
It would take
Just-
me a little bit. I
just for tomorrow?
yeah, I'll open something tonight probably. I got to eat. I'm hungry.
Okay, I get it. So I guess we'll end it here.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming. We are going to go live
Thank you, everyone. It
tomorrow
was
about 2
great.
hours ago.
Uh,
I posted
Yeah.
all the I posted the time we're gonna go live in the that's Twitch. I posted all the time we're gonna go live in the Discord in announcements. I pinged everybody. I included some local time zones. It's 3 p.m. California time, and you can see all of them. There's Australia. It's like 9 a.m. in Australia. It's 10 p.m. in London. It's in Korea at 7 a.m.
11 p.m. Paris.
Yep.
in
India,
general,
it's
Central Europe.
3 in the morning. So if anybody's from India, I apologize, but that is the best we could do. Justin posted a picture in the emoji suggestions.
Yeah, we saw it. It was great. Okay, Colton, let's end the broadcast now.
All right. See ya. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Hit me up on Discord if you have any questions. And actually, start posting some stuff for paintovers in the Discord. And we'll get to some of them tomorrow. And hopefully...
Switch the
Adrian
camera to
will-
yourself, buddy.
Come on. All right. I just like looking at your face so much.
Oh, thank you, man. That means so much to me.
Yeah. Man, this was a huge success. I'm really happy about all this.
Okay.
All right. How do I end the broadcast? Oh, here it is. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you, guys.
cut
Bye-bye.
live. Thank you, man. See you. Bye.